Basto Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat here with Liam Taylor. Liam, victorious, pretty early night for you tonight, quite a straightforward one. I think, assessing it from my side, it just looked like you'd caught him with something quite early, and he just came and shut up shop pretty early on, and obviously, you know, you just went straight to work on him, you know, combinations to the head and the body, and, you know, it looked really impressive, but I'm sure you probably would have wanted to get the rounds in.
Yeah, obviously, like, going into it, I thought, you know, I think he'd won a couple of his wins by knockouts. I thought he was going to be able to punch a bit. I thought I'd start off from a jab nice and early, and I caught him probably in the first 10 seconds of a solid jab, head snap back, and then saw what it looks like for the retreat a little bit. As soon as I seen that, I thought, right, I'll just apply smart pressure now, and that's what I did continuously. Just kept applying pressure, picking up and down to the body, and I knew I'd get to him eventually. Yeah, I think it was the body that broke him up really, and then the headshots just finished the ref had seen enough, obviously. Yeah,
so obviously the ref has stopped seeing enough, and
yeah,
you move on. And I think the question really is now is where do you go, because obviously you're quite far on in your career. You know, I think is it 19 fights you've got now?
That's 20, yeah,
19
wins,
yeah, so 19 wins now, and
yeah,
obviously you really want to be looking at getting back up there and challenging for a professional title soon. One of your former foes, Tyrone, recently, you know, lost in Australia. Would that be something you'd possibly be interested in again?
Literally something that me and Steve have been speaking about. He took the fight that I was supposed to be fighting in Australia, do you know what I mean? If it weren't for Terry fighting last week, then we would have been in that position. I accepted the fight for Australia. Obviously through Terry fighting, I couldn't travel because Steve couldn't, so Tyrone took it. But what I heard, he got ripped off, but at the end of the day, he's lost, you know what I mean? He don't bring as much to the table now. I'm happy to take that fight and get revenge over him. Obviously he'll probably think he'll beat me again, so he's moved up to welter, which I'm happy about. If that fight can be made next, and I'm all for that, definitely. Obviously it's down to him. From as far as I'm concerned, my manager's concerned, that fight's there, so yeah, if he wants it, he can have it.
Big fight for you that as well, and it's a big step in the right direction, because obviously you fought him on quite short notice the last time you fought him a couple of years ago, so looking for revenge in this one if you can get it.
Obviously it's been, like I say, 3 years. I've switched coaches there, and I had a little bit of a layoff through injury, but I've had 18 months back now with Steve Mail. I've had 6 fights, 5 wins, 5 stoppages, you know, 6 wins. Listen, for me, you know, I feel like I can beat Tyrone now, and I can beat him convincingly. There's other welterweights in the division, all that, you know, I'm happy to fight. I think Johnny Garton got offered last week, the Frank Warren fighter. We accepted it, and as we still stand, I've not heard anything. That was for the bill in 2 weeks at the O2, whatever it is. Again, that fight, if he wants it, you know, I'll accept that fight for a British title eliminator, or, you know, it's down to them. It's that my manager's trying to get me fights, but none of the welterweights seems to want any.
Well, hopefully one of these names will crop up and we'll see one of these fights announced soon. But yeah, you're definitely at the stage of the career where them fights need to come now, and obviously you're not going to learn a lot more from fighting opponents.
People look over my record now and say, oh, I'm just fighting journeyman and just doing it, but that is not my choice. You know, I'm going through training camps getting promised 10-round fights from my manager and from my team, and it gets to fight week and I've still not matched up, and someone from Hungary gets flown over again. That's not my fault. You know, I'm putting everything into my training, and you know, eventually it's got to give now. You know, my next fight's got to be a 10-round title fight or an eliminator.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I hope it is, and I hope we get one of them 2 names on there, even if not one of them, but on any of the other British domestic welterweights on the scene, it'd be good.
Definitely.
But no, you know, you can only beat what's put in front of you. You've said that yourself in the past, so it was a good performance. You look good. I'll be looking forward to seeing you back out, and hopefully it will be against one of them names.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Cheers, Liam.
Thank you.
Thank you.